Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining me. My name is David Caceres, and today I'll be discussing specific phobias. One of the most common anxiety disorders, and how positive psychology principles like resilience and journaling can enhance treatment and promote overall well being. Let's dive in. Specific phobias is an anxiety disorder marked by an intense and irrational fear of particular objects, situations, or activities that pose little or no real threat. According to devotees and colleagues, people often know their fear doesn't make sense, yet their body reacts as if they're in danger. They may experience shaking, sweating, dizziness, or even panic attacks. These fears can become so strong that they interfere with everyday tasks like driving, visiting a doctor, or even joining social events. The Mayo Clinic defines a specific phobia as a persistent fear lasting more than 6 months that significantly disrupts daily functioning. Common examples include fear of flying, heights, needles, or seeing harmless animals like spiders or dogs. Phobias are more common than most people realize. The National Institute of Mental Health estimates that about 12.5% of adults in the United States will experience a specific phobia at some point. That's roughly 1 in 8 people. Untreated phobias can have serious consequences. They can lead to depression, social withdrawal, and in extreme cases, even suicidal thoughts from chronic distress. Eaton found that individuals with untreated phobias are more likely to develop other anxiety or mood disorders over time. And in severe cases, avoidance can become life threatening, like a person avoiding medical care because of a fear of needles. So, phobias aren't just irrational fears, they can become life altering conditions that seriously affect health and happiness. Eaton and colleagues explained that phobias are maintained by avoidance. When people avoid what they fear, they never have the chance to learn that the situation is actually safe. This creates a self reinforcing cycle. Avoidance lowers anxiety in the moment, but it strengthens fear in the long run. DeVries also showed that children who develop multiple phobias early in life are more likely to experience emotional disorders such as depressions or generalized anxieties in adulthood. And according to the Mayo Clinic, untreated phobias can severely interfere with work, school, and relationships. Fortunately, exposure therapy and cognitive behavioral therapy have shown excellent results. They help people face fears gradually while reshaping the negative thoughts that fuel anxiety. Now, let's look at how positive psychology can make treatment even more effective. Positive psychology, introduced by Seligman and Siskin, I'm sorry for the name, but they focus on human strength, like optimism, gratitude, and resilience, instead of only treating symptoms. It asks, how can people not just recover, but truly thrive? Fredrickson, broaden and build theory, explains that positive emotions expand our ability to think creatively and cope with stress. Applied to phobia treatment, this means therapy can go beyond removing fear. It can help individuals grow stronger because of it. Resilience, as defined by Maston, is a capacity to adapt and bounce back from adversity. In phobia treatment, resilience training helps clients stay confident and as they face fear-provoking situations. Research by Tugade and Ferguson shows that resilient individuals show positive emotions like gratitude or pride to recover faster after stressful experience. By teaching resilience, therapists don't just help people manage anxiety, they help them build lifelong coping skills. Another valuable technique from positive psychology is journaling. Pembroke and Chung found that expressive writing helps people process emotions and gain clarity. For phobia treatment, journaling can be used after exposure sessions. Participants record what they felt, what strategies worked, and how their fear levels changed. Over time, these entries become proof of personal growth and reminds us that every step forward is a meaningful progress. Journaling shifts focus from how scared I was to how much stronger I've become. When we bat, when we combine traditional therapy with positive psychology, the treatment becomes more holistic. Exposure therapy helps reduce fear, while resilience and journaling help build confidence and emotional balance. Eden, DeVeris, and the Mayo Clinic describe how fear develops and persists, but positive psychology reminds us that people have the power to go through fear, not just away from it. This integrated approach transforms avoidance into empowerment and fear into a pathway for personal growth. To wrap up, specific phobia affects millions of people and can deeply disrupt their lives. But by combining evidence based exposure therapy with positive psychology techniques, we can help individuals not only overcome fear, but also build lasting self efficacy, resilience, and inner strength. Ultimately, overcoming a phobia isn't just about conquering fear, it's about discovering courage and learning that growth often begins where fear once stood. Thank you for listening.